It's day one. It's Pro Tour Avacyn Restored. It's the day one wrap. It's nearly the end of the day, BDM. And what a day it's been. 5 rounds of block constructed, 3 rounds of Avacyn Restored limited. So I suppose, BDM, we should start with the standings. Now, we've been to some big European and North American GPs where you end day one and there's 6 9-0 perfect records. I feel cheated. There's just one perfect record.
8 rounds in the books, and only Tomek Pedrakowski of Poland emerged with a perfect record.
And he, of course, therefore, pole position, no pun intended, sorry. Pole position, though, for the Polish World Magic Cup slot, because he was only 3 points adrift of Lucas Musial coming in. So once you get to the 7-1s, which is from 2nd place down to 14th, World Magic Cup implications: Shuta Yasuoka of Japan, 7-1. Robert Jerkovic of the Slovak Republic, 7-1. Stanislav Sivka, Czech Republic, 7-1. Denis Rashid of Sweden, 7-1. For BDM, plenty of other big names at 7-1.
Sure. Godinas Vidageris is one of the names that is right up there. And this is a big event for Go. In the sort of shifting of the 2 seasons from the 2011 season to the 2011-2012 season, his good finishes fell on the wrong side of the divide from
like
last year.
Wild, essentially.
Sure, like Owen Turnwald. So as he's playing for that, you know, the metallurgy chart at the end of the year, he needs to top 75 this event just to make silver.
Okay, so that probably means what, top 16?
Top 16 will get him to gold.
What's platinum?
He has to win.
That's the way you want to go platinum, right? You want to win a Pro Tour to be platinum. That seems awesome. But
And he's also in lead position for the Latvian.
Lithuanian. You can't call him Latvian.
Lithuanian, I'm sorry.
Horrified.
Latvian was Andres Prost. Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, we forgive you.
I mean, they should have switched. They should have just switched. They could have.
Matt Moore of Thailand.
Yes.
Let's not forget that one. Okay, on we go. So, Paul Rietzl. It's our fault. For everyone who gets beaten by Paul Rietzl this weekend, it's our fault. Because when we heard he wasn't coming, we both independently tweeted him, "Is that you're not coming?
Yeah,
that seems poor."
You know that the best deck in block constructed on Magic Online has been red white aggro, right?
Yeah, and you know Face Shield exists. So he's here and 7-1. Brian Hawley, terrific performance by him. Only 6 lifetime pro points coming in, and we wondered how he would fare at the top part. Well, he did well.
I got to tell you, I mean, Kyle Stahl, you know, a number of young Americans doing well in this event. I am super impressed by the finish here of Shahar Shenhar. He's had a great year. Yeah. He put up a strong finish at the start of last year at Pro Tour Paris.
Yes.
Went on to win a couple Grand Prix in the time between now and then.
Yeah, I mean, he's played in 10 GPs, has 2 top 8s. He won both of them.
Yeah.
So, you know, tremendous. And he's only 18.
He's only 18, and he's working with a group of really young, dedicated, exciting players in the Bay Area who happen to not be Channel Fireball.
Sure. I would also like to point out Naoki Shimizu of Japan. Yeah. Naoki's part of the Japanese coverage team.
I was just going to say.
Is our kind of translator in and out of Japanese. A lovely guy and a terrific day for him. Once you hit the 6 and 2s, there are so many. It begins in 15th place, goes right the way down to Henry Romero and Nico Boni, 54, 55. But pick us out some names at 6 and 2, nicely positioned at the halfway mark.
How about John Manna leaking Finkel?
Yeah, that counts. I'll offer you Matthias Hunt, the Rookie of the Year.
Antonino De Rosa showing that you could still do it with grey hair.
Stuart Wright of England. It's been a pretty good day for the Brits all in all.
Ali Antrazi, Ricky Sitter, Gabriel Nassif, Ari Lax, Andres Prost.
Jeremy Neiman, Vincent Lemoyne, Lucas Blahon. Now he's put himself in very good position because Martin User hasn't had a great day. So Blahon at 6 and 2. If he can kick on, he's got a fair amount of ground to make up on User for the World Magic Cup. But nonetheless, pretty strong stuff. Now, you will remember that the goalposts have shifted slightly. It is 4 and 4 for day 2. So that means not just 1 sheet, not just 2 sheets, not just 3 sheets, not just 4 sheets, but 5 sheets. Now, BDM, we always say it's hard to win a Pro Tour. But there are 240 players coming back tomorrow. And in 240th, Ryuichiro Ishida of Japan. He's the reigning Japanese national champion.
And he's
a reigning world team champion.
Right, world team champion.
And he's in last starting tomorrow. Wow. That's how hard it is to win a Pro Tour. Because tomorrow morning, the bottom 8 of these guys are going to be sitting down with a reigning national and team world champion and go, who are you? What are you doing here at 4 and 4?
Yeah, and speaking of national champions, also sitting at that table will be, oh no, he won't be. Josh Utter-Layton will be at the one table away.
Yeah, with David Schaffman and Suchin Kuo and Jackie Lee.
Right.
Just doesn't get any easier on day 2. That's enough of people. Let's talk about some cards for a minute. 2 formats we saw debuting today.
Yes.
Block constructed and then draft. Let's start with block constructed. What are your thoughts on the day so far?
So the standard bearer for the format, standard bearer for block constructed, I know is kind of an odd statement, but was red white aggro, and we saw Paul Rietzel's take on it. We did a deck tech with him early on. He went 4-1 in standard. He went 3-0 in his draft with red white aggro.
Yeah.
Mountains and plains follow him. Interesting deck. Can you see how Cavern of Souls doesn't just have to be, oh, I'm going to play all one tribe. He's using Cavern of Souls to allow him to play Stromkirk Noble on turn 1.
Okay.
Or Champion of the Parish on turn 1.
Oh, sure.
Right. He's like, oh, I can do either one with this. So, really interesting deck tech. I mean, you have to appreciate the all-time great deck name of Pat Cox's deck, Raisin Brand.
It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
This is a great deck. We were wondering, would people be Unburial Rightsing, Gristlebrand, drawing 7 cards, drawing 14 cards? Yes.
By the by, I must mention Corey McDuffie, who first picked Grizzlebrand in draft, went mono black, and cast Grizzlebrand.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you. 8. Now what you're doing? Not very much, picking up my cards.
And speaking of mono black, we did a deck tech with Conley Woods to christen the new desk deck.
Yep.
And desk. And
over there.
And a deck he called Cranberries, which was a mono black zombie deck. Not sure
Which
how
is fine. He was 3-2 in the end and felt marginally disgruntled.
And there's still a lot of decks we haven't taken a look at yet.
Okay.
We haven't done a deck tech with Shoto Yosoka's crazy concoction.
You can do that one.
I probably will end up having to.
Last time we deck tech Shota, he was asleep when we did it. It's true.
Well, he's a sleepy boy, so.
That's true.
Blue-green Spirits, John Finkel, Sam Black have been playing that deck, sort of a Bant-colored Spirits deck. Burning Vengeance deck, a couple of your British cronies.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob Catton, Rob Wagner, the team from Leeds put that together.
That deck
Seems
is very exciting to watch.
Pretty efficient and good fun.
And murmurs of a mono-green deck that went 4-1 in the hands of at least one player. So I'm hoping we can get a look at that tomorrow.
Okay.
As we narrow in.
So I'm sorry to do this to you, but the deal is you can talk about Limited for as long as the average feature match area match took in rounds 6, 7, and 8. So I'm going to count you down staring now.
All right, we'll see you guys
seconds,
tomorrow as
seconds,
we come back.
26 seconds, 25 seconds.
The matches were with, Rob Darty and Rob Darty and David Ochoa shuffling up in the last round, and during Shota Yosoka's upkeep, he killed somebody. You know what I mean? It was, we were getting match results in and game results in as matches were getting started at some of the tables.
25 minutes in, every round, the feature match area was a ghost town.
Current Striker, Fervent Cathar, Bash.
Ringleader, Smash, Kill You.
Yeah.
Yeah, Avacyn, no.
Yeah, very aggressive format, very quick. The area was tumbleweeds 10 minutes into the round.
But what will they have learned when they come back tomorrow? Will people get away with red-white aggro? Will mono black still be available? Is the big green the way to go?
We saw Robert Jurkovic playing blue-green with Temporal Mastery.
Really?
He paid 7 mana for it, cast it, and won a game.
Enough.
According to Drew Levin, just want to mention this, Temporal Mastery has won more games in Limited now than it has in Legacy.
On which note was a B flat. We're done. Day 1 is in the books. We will be back tomorrow for day 2, which point we'll do it all again, but in reverse. 3 rounds of Avacyn Restored draft, 5 rounds of block constructed, yet another, I guarantee, star-studded top 8 is coming your way.
Ginger Rogers style?
Something like that. If I'm Ginger, that must make you Rogers. So, for Fred, I'm Ginger, saying see you tomorrow. Your host, Rich Hagon, saying bye.